Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. OptiGroup, based in Göteborg, Sweden, has achieved a major milestone by having its climate targets approved by the Science Based Targets initiative. This validation confirms that OptiGroup's goals align with the Paris Agreement to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. The company aims to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions by 54.6% by 2033 and achieve a 90% reduction by 2050. Additionally, OptiGroup plans for 81% of its suppliers to adopt science-based targets by 2030. Head of Sustainability Sana Salim expressed excitement about this recognition, emphasizing their commitment to sustainability and collaboration across the organization.
In Massachusetts, the newly implemented large building energy reporting requirements are raising concerns among property owners and businesses. These rules, part of the state's net zero by 2050 mandate, require large building owners to report energy usage, adding more regulatory burdens. Critics argue this could deter companies from relocating to Massachusetts due to rising energy costs and strict oversight. While Governor Healey has faced backlash and softened her stance on energy sources, many believe the net zero mandate should be replaced with more flexible goals to promote affordability and competitiveness in the state.
In the United States, solar developers are increasingly adopting pollinator-friendly practices to enhance site values and promote biodiversity. Minnesota leads the way with over 7,000 acres certified as pollinator-friendly, thanks to a scorecard system that evaluates factors like seed diversity and insecticide risk. Ben Gerber, CEO of Clean Counts, emphasizes that these practices not only support the environment, but also reduce long-term maintenance costs. Companies like Pinterest are purchasing pollinator-friendly solar credits, aligning with their sustainability goals. This trend highlights a growing commitment to ecological responsibility in renewable energy, making solar projects more beneficial for both nature and business.
India is urging developed countries to treat financial support for climate change as a duty, not just a promise. At the G20 Environment Ministers meeting in Cape Town, South Africa, Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav emphasized the importance of respecting each nation's contributions and enhancing capacities. He highlighted India's impressive progress, having surpassed its climate goals ahead of schedule, including achieving 50% of its power capacity from non-fossil sources by 2025. Yadav called for ecosystem-based solutions and technology sharing to build a sustainable future, encouraging a collective effort and pro-planet lifestyle choices for everyone.
In the United Kingdom, Ed Miliband's promise to reduce household energy bills by £300 by 2030 is facing serious backlash from the energy industry. Influential figures, including Rachel Fletcher from Octopus Energy, warned that bills may actually rise due to increasing costs from green policies. Despite Miliband's vision of a clean energy future, concerns about the energy grid's capacity and rising expenses are growing. Critics argue that the government's approach lacks proper budget control and could lead to even higher bills for families. The situation highlights the challenges of transitioning to renewable energy while managing costs effectively.
Vietnam is taking exciting steps to enhance its energy security by training 25,000 to 35,000 engineers and experts, especially in nuclear energy. This initiative, reported by the Vietnam News Agency, is part of a broader action plan aimed at ensuring a stable, high-quality, and low-emission energy supply by 2030, with a vision extending to 2045. The government will implement favorable policies to attract skilled workers and focus on developing domestic energy sources, reducing reliance on imports. This proactive approach not only supports socioeconomic growth, but also contributes positively to the environment.
A recent study by oceanographers using NASA satellite data reveals significant changes in ocean color, particularly in tropical and subtropical regions. Over 2 decades, more than half of the global ocean has shifted towards greener hues, indicating increased phytoplankton presence. While this suggests more life, it may also signal ecological disruptions tied to climate change, affecting marine ecosystems and fish populations. For India, with its extensive coastline, these changes could impact food security and coastal economies. Scientists urge better monitoring and public awareness to address these subtle yet crucial shifts in our oceans, which are vital for our planet's health.
Voltalia and the International Finance Corporation are teaming up to provide renewable energy services to mining operations in Africa. This partnership aims to enhance sustainability in the mining sector by utilizing clean energy solutions, which is a positive step towards combating climate change. By focusing on renewable resources, they hope to reduce the environmental impact of mining activities while promoting economic growth in the region. This initiative not only supports the mining industry, but also contributes to a greener future for Africa, showcasing the potential of innovative technology in addressing climate challenges.
In the Philippines, Megawide Construction Corporation has made a significant move by acquiring a 10% stake in Citacor Renewable Energy Corporation for 4.7 billion pesos. This investment is part of a settlement agreement that will enhance Megawide's market capitalization to 11.4 billion pesos. Megawide's chairman, Edgar Saavedra, highlights the importance of this transaction for strengthening the company's finances and maximizing shareholder value. Citacor Power Inc. also acknowledges Megawide's early support in developing its renewable energy initiatives, which have led to substantial growth in the sector. Overall, this partnership marks a positive step towards advancing renewable energy in the Philippines.
India is set to enhance its renewable energy capacity with Raasi Green Earth, planning a 5-gigawatt battery park in Tamil Nadu. Meanwhile, the region is experiencing the northeast monsoon, bringing heavy rain to Chennai and surrounding areas. The India Meteorological Department predicts significant rainfall today in several districts, including Virudhunagar, Thoothukudi, and Kanyakumari. Additionally, easterly winds and a developing low-pressure area could lead to further intensification, possibly forming a cyclone. These weather systems are expected to boost the northeast monsoon, promising a vibrant and dynamic climate for Tamil Nadu in the coming days.
Chennai is set to host an exciting 3-day international trade fair and conference on wind energy from October 29th to 31st. This 7th edition will be inaugurated by Union Ministers Prahlad Joshi and Sripad Yesso Naik. With over 350 exhibitors from more than 20 countries and an anticipated 15,000 visitors, the fair will highlight the latest advancements in wind energy technology. Saravan and Manikam from the Indian Wind Turbine Manufacturers Association emphasize that the event will foster discussions on policies, innovations, and collaborations in the renewable energy sector, showcasing India's impressive progress as the 4th largest country in wind energy capacity.
Brazil is gearing up to host COP30, focusing on actionable solutions for climate change. The summit aims to implement the new collective quantified goal, increasing climate finance commitments from $100 billion to $300 billion annually by 2035. Brazil emphasizes effective allocation of these funds, especially for developing nations. The summit will also address Amazon conservation and the carbon border adjustment mechanism, which developing countries view as a trade barrier. Despite challenges like the United States' withdrawal from the Paris Agreement, the Brazilian presidency is fostering collaboration and energy in negotiations, proving that multilateral processes remain vital for climate action.
India is navigating a complex global trade landscape as the United States, European Union, and China reshape their economic strategies. The U.S. is using tariffs, which have led to a significant drop in India's exports, while the EU's environmental regulations are impacting Indian industries like steel and aluminum. China dominates manufacturing and raw materials, creating challenges for India. To thrive, India must focus on strengthening its domestic manufacturing, securing supply chains, and diversifying trade partners. By building competitiveness and self-reliance, India can better position itself in this rapidly changing world, ensuring a brighter economic future.
In Montana, a federal court dismissed a youth-led lawsuit against former President Donald Trump's executive orders promoting fossil fuels, despite acknowledging the potential harm to children's health and climate. The plaintiffs, aged 7 to 25, argued that these orders would significantly increase climate pollution. The court ruled it lacked the authority to intervene, emphasizing that such decisions are for Congress. The plaintiff's 6 attorney expressed disappointment, stating the case aims to protect children's constitutional rights. They plan to appeal the ruling, hoping for a different outcome from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which has previously dismissed similar cases.
Britain is facing potential challenges with a proposed net zero tax on container ships, which could lead to higher prices for consumers. Sir Keir Starmer has been warned that this tax may harm the shipping industry and give an advantage to China. While Britain, the European Union, Brazil, and China support the emissions tax, the United States and Gulf states oppose it, citing concerns over increased costs for consumers. If approved, this would mark the first global tariffs on carbon dioxide-emitting ships. The UK government believes this agreement will help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and create economic opportunities.
China is making exciting strides in battery technology, with CATL's new sodium-ion battery, which offers a remarkable range of over 300 miles and can last for up to 10,000 charge cycles. This innovative battery is safer than lithium-ion options, reducing the risk of fires and performing well in extreme temperatures. Sodium, being abundant and easy to source, avoids the environmental issues tied to lithium mining. With plans for mass production starting in 2026 and partnerships with automakers like Li Auto, sodium-ion batteries are set to revolutionize electric vehicles and energy storage, paving the way for a cleaner, more sustainable future.
Amazon is making a significant move in Washington state by investing in small modular nuclear reactors to enhance its sustainability efforts. The new Cascade Advanced Energy Facility aims to reduce carbon emissions and provide clean energy for its operations and the grid. In partnership with Energy Northwest and X-Energy, Amazon plans to build up to 12 reactors, creating over 1,000 construction jobs and more than 100 permanent positions. The project not only supports the demand for energy in the digital age, but also fosters local talent through a new energy learning center. This initiative showcases Amazon's commitment to a cleaner, greener future.
The United States is taking urgent steps to secure $1 billion in critical minerals due to China's tight control over rare earth production. With China managing 70% of global supply, the Pentagon is racing to stockpile essential materials like cobalt, antimony, tantalum, and scandium, vital for defense technology and green energy. President Trump has introduced tariffs on Chinese imports and proposed significant funding for domestic mining. However, the Biden administration's halt on previous mining projects has left the U.S. vulnerable. As prices soar and supply chains strain, the push for a secure mineral supply is crucial for America's future. For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you and see you tomorrow.